let's move on. Perfect timing. Oh my.
Sometimes the camera's rolling at just the right.
Yeah.
Sometimes
okay.
the camera's rolling at
We're
just
watching
the
the
right
video in blue. Jesus.
Sometimes the camera's rolling at
Sometimes
just the
the
right moment to
cameras,
catch something amazing. Introducing the world's most unassuming pickpocket. No one would ever
I saw
suspect
that.
a Boomgate of being a jacket thief. Hunting birds with shotguns is so 2020. We're out here catching them with our hands. I believe that's worth two in the bush.
Nice.
We've all seen things go wrong when trying to cut down a tree. Fortunately for this amateur lumberjack, it was his lucky day. This group might be playing instruments, but I'm pretty sure they're hiding some magical
Hey, that's
talents.
Beaver.
All we had
So
to do
Beaver.
was follow the damn train, CJ.
If you ever need a commercial for wearing a helmet, here's one
Follow the
unexpected
train,
benefit from
CJ.
staying safe. In all of television history, this has to be the most perfectly timed news broadcast ever. These two gymnasts accidentally make one of the coolest Matrix-level combos of all time.
That was so close.
Instead of causing an accident, this skater's bailout was even more impressive. When this race car driver had to pull out of a race, his rear wheel wasn't quite ready to quit just yet.
Pitch. Coming right back at us.
Yeah! Hacks! With a bare hand snag!
No front wheel? No problem. Just get your buddy to toss you a spare. This incoming yacht only saw the small boat in its path at the last second. If only the Titanic had this crew, we'd still have Jack. When you want to get just one last jump in before they close the ski slope down for the season. Ever been trolled by a cow? This ought to give you a kick. These two guys are about to wake each other up in the most confusing way possible. When there's flooding everywhere you look, but you got somewhere to be, not even a landslide's gonna stop this guy.
What's this knob do?
If you treat your sports gear with disrespect, it will kindly ask you to try again nicely. Sometimes having super fast reflexes pay off in more ways than one. She may not be an expert bartender, but this accidental hole-in-one is still impressive. I'm not sure who's more talented here, the pitcher or the catcher.
I'm gonna hurt you good.
When you forgot to take the trash out, but you have the aim of a pro basketballer. When Billy was told he could only play one sport this season, he couldn't decide between football and basketball.
Nice.
Fate has a cruel sense of humor. It waited until this woman had shoveled all of the sidewalk before putting her back at square one.
Oh man.
Photo finishes were invented for a
Just
reason.
go home and
Some
play
people
video
just want to
games.
win a little bit more.
Like, does it really? Like, we saw this one, and I still don't know
No
the
matter how
answer.
mad this
Does it
lady
count?
gets, she can't seem to do any meaningful damage. Even her property destruction is considerate. When you merge 3 skills into one video, you get this. This has to be the ultimate bottle cap challenge.
So he opened the
Watch
bottle
this
by
white sedan
flipping
as
it.
it casually pulls out in front of a fully loaded truck. He probably has no idea just how close he came to total disaster.
What an
When you
idiot.
lose control of your race car, but somehow miss all the barriers before drifting
what's the
back
name of
on
this
track.
car? Is this Audi R or Scorpio or something?
Pay close
Such a
attention to
good
the squirrel
car.
hidden like a
Audi
ninja.
R8
As soon
is
as
my
that front
favorite
door
sports
opens,
car.
it's go time. When the guy on the far table announced he was aiming for the middle pocket, he didn't specify which table he was aiming for.
Counts.
Ever get that crushing feeling that today just isn't your day? When you drift around an icy corner and miss the guard by mere inches, are you still a good driver or just lucky?
No, good.
This real estate agent could have been a professional footballer in another life.
I saw this one.
This guy's been working on his aim to the point he can hit a 1-inch ring with a throwing
Yeah, we
knife.
saw this one, and he did so many more. Look, this is how he
Got a guy
started.
who's not only forklift certified, but can catch a falling beer keg one-handed like it's nothing. When Thor does backflips, the heavens light up. At least if he gets stuck mid-air, he's not grounded. Not even the best 4K drone can withstand the perfect timing and brutal power of a goat kick.
This is epic. Bloop.
Best 4K
Oh
drone
my
can withstand
God,
the perfect
the
timing and brutal
timing.
power of a goat kick.
love this video. No injuries. Okay.
This parasurfer was having a whale of a time until he had a close encounter with an unexpected spectator.
Oh my god, if that happened to me, I would die.
You're sure to
I already
capture
hate the
recordings
sea
like
because
this.
of that.
This crane operator very nearly
saw
had
this
the
one.
most expensive day at work he's ever had. Not to mention almost taking out his colleague, but let's focus on the charger. You almost scratched it.
Oh my god, how synced can you be?
There's a reason women live longer than men on average. It's because we do things like this for fun. There's playing catch,
True,
and they're
man.
sticking
Why is that fun for you? Why is almost dying fun for you guys? Like, when you do stuff like that, I'm like, how dumb can you be? Like, why would you do that to yourself? Sheesh, man.
a 100-yard pass to a guy on a jet ski. When you have an entrance as cool as this guy, no one's gonna tell you that they've already invented bottle openers. Not only did this wayward shot miss the goal, but it got kidnapped by a passing car. You couldn't make that shot if you tried a million times again.
Nice shot.
POV, you had Taco Bell a day before an important match.
That's so cool timing. Wow, honestly.
Skimboarders have to watch out for currents, rogueways, and the occasional out-of-control boards looking to take your head off. These synchronized skaters somehow intersect with each other with no collisions, no injuries, and no—
Practice. Practice makes perfect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ouch! What movie was that?
Synchronized skiing is a thing, and it's even more impressive than you
I love that
imagine.
movie.
Even with snowboards, it's like watching a bunch of clones slide downhill. Cop 0, Motorcyclist 1. These things don't only happen in GTA. When you're rich enough, you can pay people to build you a boat ramp anywhere you decide to pull up. This guy picked the perfect
Sure,
fishing
bruh.
spot. The river was even running a catch one, get one free sale.
You're kidding me. It's the first time I've ever done that.
This truck driver was a little too confident in his cold weather driving skills. He missed that parked car by just inches. Anyone know how to change a tire on a giant industrial excavator?
That guy just walking casually.
Never take your eyes off a snake this big for reasons you're about to see. This impatient driver crossed double lines to overtake, only to be
line.
stopped by a conveniently waiting police officer. This cat either has some impeccable timing or some next-level telekinetic powers. This touchdown—
And the freaking guy fell down. Go down, sit down.
stopped by a conveniently waiting police officer. This cat either has some impeccable timing or some next-level telekinetic powers. This touchdown belongs to the quarterback. The guy catching it didn't even realize what was happening until the ball was tucked under his arm. They call him
Right, I was just
Mr.
trying-
Iron Fingers Fratelli, and there's a reason he's a legend at Mr. Poppy's Pizza. When you and your bestie find out you're bullseye twins.
Yes. Yes,
There's an
sir.
unspoken rule in golf that if your ball magically comes back to you, you get to take the shot again. Always check your
How did it come
surroundings before
back?
attempting a backflip. You could save a life unless you're as lucky as this guy. The best trick shots are the ones with a tasty treat at the end. This secret hidden footage of Tom Holland shows that Spider-Man definitely doesn't need his costume.
Wow.
This guy was all too happy to litter, but it turns out Fate is an environmentalist.
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot.
This guy's failure turned into an accidental piece of brilliance. They say a broken mirror means 7 years of bad luck. That was a close call. Pirates have parrots that sit on their shoulders. This
Have these
delivery
mirrors
guy
when you
has
have a
friendly
dog in the
squirrel.
house. Is that mess?
When you're lacking in the mobility
The
department,
shaft.
you gotta pull out all the expert trick shots if you want to win match point. When you ask your friend if you can copy their homework and they don't tell you to change it a little bit.
Oh,
It's time for this commentator to buy a lottery ticket.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Normally, a skateboard fired at full speed means the end for nearby ankles, but these girls somehow escaped without even noticing. After 4,500 takes, the Grape Fork Challenge was a success.
How
I know
many
it
takes
probably
later?
doesn't need to be said, but you're supposed to jump over hurdles, not run through them. Sleep
I'm legally
paralysis,
blind.
and it's 7 circus clowns juggling in perfect synchronization at the end of your bed. This downhill snowboard race was neck and neck until some very obvious squirrel sabotage nearly took one rider out. This guy must be bored of flipping pancakes, so he moved to birthday cakes to up the ante. One near skateboarding collision ended up being one of the coolest videos of all time. This bird feeder has built-in anti-cat technology that seems to work a treat.
Is that XQC though? No, go back! How do I do this every time? I'm so clumsy. Wait, the XQC video at the end. Was that him?
One near skateboarding collision ended up being one of the coolest videos.
That's not XQC, no. If that was XQC, everybody would know about it. It's just the person, whoever made this video is a juicer. And they just saw the resemblance.
This bird...
I knew it. Yeah, it wasn't him, but it looked a bit like him. Oh my god, that's so